What is it, brother?
What did Peter write?
To follow Jesus Christ.
Okay. There was more than that, though.
What else? Okay, then tell me.
I don't know. You tell me.
But you're the one that's telling me there's more than that.
No, I know there was more than that.
Okay.
Because you were preaching it.
Okay, do not think it's strange that the trials that you go through are something new. But the trials that you suffer, if you have the Spirit of God, the Spirit of Christ in you, you're going to suffer, partake in the suffering of Christ. There's fiery trials. People are going to hate on you because they see the Spirit of God, the Spirit of Christ in you, the light. And what the darkness is, the darkness doesn't like the light. The darkness, you ever been to places, well, I don't know about here, but in New York City, in certain apartments, if you turn on the light, you go in home, in those old buildings, you see roaches running around. I don't know about here, but I know that. I remember seeing that as a kid.
I seen it.
That's the same thing with humanity.
I seen it.
If Jesus were to come here, everybody would be like, oh no. Because darkness and light cannot mingle. What does light have with darkness?
That's a good question. The only thing I know is light shines above the darkness. It
dominates it.
Of course it does.
Amen. And that's what Peter came to say, that he saw the glory. When he saw Jesus being transfigured, right? You know what I'm talking about, right? We're in the transfiguration in the mountain, right? And he saw Jesus, and Moses and Elijah appeared. And Peter was so out of it, he's like, Lord, do you want us to build a tabernacle for you, for Elijah, for Moses? Peter was seeing the glory of Jesus, the light, the bright light that no man can see, but he saw it. And he testified about it. He testified about it. And you know that Peter died for telling the truth that he saw Jesus. You know that the Gospels, that's true books of history that's written. Just like we read about history when people say, well, how do you know they existed? Well, it's like George Washington, he existed.
Right?
I mean,
have you ever seen George Washington?
No, but I know, but I can read about him.
Right?
And I have $1, obviously. His picture's right on the dollar, and I like dollars, right?
Okay.
I need dollars to pay for food.
Yes, sir.
So I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna believe in this dollar.
That's the last thing you would say.
No, and I wonder if any people out here that talk foolishness would do that. Yeah, then throw away your Benjamins, throw away your Lincolns, throw away all of them.
Right?
Because they didn't exist.
Come on! Hey, man!
So Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life.
Amen.